What is going on, guys? I'm back for another video, and today we're doing something pretty cool. I'm not gonna act like you don't know what it is because I put it in the title of the video. So we're doing my real and unrealistic dream cars. I guess what I mean by that is like, shut up. Is like there's cars that you think of and you're like, man, that'd be so cool to own. For example, my absolute dream car would be a Shelby Cobra. I just think they're so freaking cool. I've been obsessed with them ever since I saw like the first one I ever saw and stuff. Super cool. Probably never gonna own one in my lifetime. I mean, it'd be really awesome to own one. I think it'd be super cool. But I mean, realistically, I don't think I ever will own one. But more my realistic dream car. If you don't really follow the videos on this series or whatever, you won't know what it is. But if you do, you might have picked up on it a couple times because I have said it a bunch. But it is a 2004 Subaru WRX STI. As you can see, you can probably guess what color I like, or like what setup I like on them. As almost every Subaru I own is like white, and I think I own like 5 or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I own 5 of the 2004 WRX STIs, just because I love how they look. And so I guess we're just gonna buy another one and do some upgrades to it, and I'll show you guys like what like my ideal setup would be and stuff like that. And then we'll go hop into my other dream car, which is a Shelby Cobra. Not gonna buy another one of those because they're pretty expensive, but I do already own one, so I'll just hop into that and show you guys. But anyway, this is my dream car. I mean, it's really a toss up between the 2004 and the 2005. They're both pretty much identical cars, other than like a couple small changes like the headlights and stuff like that. And I believe that the 2005 has a tiny bit more horsepower, just a little bit faster. But I mean, it's not really anything too big. If I was to pick one, I mean, maybe I'd go with the 05. Like, I don't really know. Like, I can't really pick which one I think's better, but I'm just gonna go with the 04 because I mean they're both great. So I'm just going with the 04. But anyway, let's hop in and start building this thing. Actually, first before we do that, I'm gonna just paint it how I want it. So it's already the white. But I mean, the only thing that I would change to it if I ever get one, I'm hopefully gonna be getting one within the next year or so, which is going to be really super cool. Might end up making a couple like real life videos on that. I thought about starting up like a second channel, maybe like a vlog series, is like just me and the Subaru and stuff like that. So I would tint the windows on mine, but the window tint, if you see like when I change it, it doesn't change the it doesn't tint the front window, which like is fine. Like, I mean, I wouldn't want that. I want it how it is right here with all the other windows tinted. But in Forza, if you do put window tint on the cars, it changes even though it doesn't change the windshield right here, it does change it and makes it a lot darker. So it really just destroys just driving in first person and stuff like that when you do have window tint on the car. But so I'm not going to do that, but I would tint the windows. I don't really plan on doing much to the car. I don't plan on getting 600, 500 horsepower out of the thing. I mean, that's not something that I'm really interested in. The car's already super quick, super fast, a really fun to drive car already. So there's not really much that I would do to it, but there are a couple things that I would like to do. First of all, huge fan of rallying. Obviously, can't have a Subaru without owning the mud flaps. I wouldn't put these like basic mud flaps on. I would buy Rally Armor mud flaps that are black with the red lettering. The red lettering, obviously, to match the STI and stuff on it, or the STI logos. I think it looks really good. Wing wise, don't think I'd change anything. I would really want the 06 STI, but I just hate that stupid little upper wing that's up above the back window. I just think it looks so freaking dumb. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything else I would change body kit wise to the car. I mean, I've been looking online at like rear diffusers and stuff like that, and like a big not quite like the Forza, not quite like this spoiler, but something like that. Like, I think it'd be kind of cool at some point to do like kind of like a track look to the car, like get harness bars that go in behind the seats, because they do have the holes for the harnesses already. So I don't need a full roll cage and change the seats out. Just need a little harness bar and get some 5-point harnesses or something like that. I think that'd be really cool to do at some point, and then get like a front diffuser, rear diffuser, side skirts, and then like a big wing on the back, just to make it like all track looky and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool to do, but not going to do that here. Something I will want to do is I'll probably get some different tire compounds, some good tires, and I will want to put tire lettering on it. I just think that like it just looks so freaking sexy. Like when you're like doing like rolling shots and stuff like that, when like it just looks incredible. I wouldn't upgrade like any of this stuff, but I'm just going to do it just to give the car a little bit more oomph, like so I can go through the gears faster when I'm driving it around and stuff. Brake wise, the brakes are fine in the car. I am gonna upgrade them though, just because I like how they look like that with the yellow and stuff. But I am just gonna upgrade them anyway, just because it does make the brakes better in the car. Now I don't want the car completely slammed like this. I do want it lowered a little bit, because the stock height is really good. But like I'm pretty sure that the Subarus have a bunch of body sway or body roll with the car when you're going around corners and stuff like that, and I don't really. I guess the easiest way to fix that would just be putting on some different coilovers or whatnot. So I do want to do that eventually, and I do want to lower it like a little bit, like a couple inches, like just like this. I think it's not even an inch. Yeah, barely over an inch or over half an inch, but just a little bit, because I think that this just like it looks good stock or whatever, but this just looks like extra clean, just extra crisp. So really good. So I'm going to change the ride height right there, but I'm just going to put those in just because it makes the car faster or whatever. Obviously wouldn't do weight reduction, but I'm just going to throw that in there just to give the car a little bit more oomph. And then I would put an aftermarket, like bolt-ons or whatever, an intake, an exhaust, and I don't think I'd do anything else. We'll just throw a flywheel on there just to get a little bit more weight out of the car, make it feel a little bit faster. And I thought about upgrading the turbo, but I don't think I will. Might end up upgrading the intercooler. I'll just throw that on there just because I've been thinking about getting. I really think it'd be cool to do a front mount intercooler, but I just love the hood scoop on these cars, and I think that having a front mount completely just makes the hood scoop useless. Because like if you're a car guy and you see an STI with a front mounted intercooler and it's still got the hood scoop on there, you're like, yeah, that hood scoop's useless. Like it's not really doing anything. But I have seen these super cool kits for cars where let's see if I can pop the hood. No, I can't. It's like an upgraded. It's pretty much a front mount, but it's like up in the car, like kind of tilted. It's really strange, but it's like where the normal thing is in the STI right now. So the hood scoop's still useful. I'm pretty sure it makes the car a little bit faster, but it doesn't make it. It's not as good as a front mount would be. So I'm gonna go ahead and raise it a little bit, because I said that just with the ride height and stuff. And I don't really think that's anything else. So this is like pretty much my dream build for the car. Since I am probably going to be picking one up within the next year or so, I've been making like a mod goals kind of thing on my computer. So like I'll just read these out. Oh yeah, that's what I didn't do. So like what I want on mine is these really sick bolt-on fender flares that look really sick. Gives it just makes the car look a lot meaner. And so I'd get those, and I'd obviously have them white. I wouldn't have them like black or whatever. I think it looks dumb. I'd have them white to match the car and stuff, so it looks clean. And I would get some wheel spacers to bump the wheels out a little bit. Just because I think that if I could do that in this game, I definitely would. Because the tires, the wheels in just pretty much every car in this game are honestly pretty far in. I wish that was something you could change, even just a little bit. Just bump it out a little bit. Just give it that little bit more aggressive look. So Riley Armor mud flaps, tire lettering. Get a short shifter for it. Catback exhaust, and then some halo headlights, wheel spacers, the harnessing mount and stuff like that, like I said. And then obviously like I have a separate thing for all the track stuff that I get with like the diffuser wise and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean like the car in real life is like extremely quick, like super quick. You don't need to do any upgrades on it. It's already a super fast, super fun car. In this game though, like just having it like how I have it right now, like yeah, it's kind of quick, but it's not like super fast. It's not like mind-blowing fast or whatever. So I do have a build of this where it's the stock motor that's maxed out. It's like 600 horsepower, and that's probably the one that I drive the most. Wouldn't be something that I do in real life, because 600 horsepower in the game feels like 200 horsepower or like 300 horsepower in real life. But yeah, I mean this is the build of the car that I'd have. But just look at how sexy those tire lettering look, and then let's just take a quick picture. I got this super cool setup for like the cameras. You can see it right there if you want to do it too. It makes it so like every single picture you take almost looks realistic. Like you can't tell me that that doesn't look like it's just. Wait, let me change the focus right there. Like you can't tell me that that doesn't look genuinely realistic. Like I've taken so many pictures since I found this like setup for the stuff, and it's just absolutely incredible. Like it just looks so realistic, it's incredible. But anyway, I mean that's the setup for my real. Anything that I would do to the Cobra, obviously, if I was gonna build it, or if I was gonna own one. I mean, it's already such an incredible car, and it's not really something that I would like. I would mod and like daily drive or whatever. This would probably be my daily driver. Wouldn't drive the Cobra at all, but yeah, that's not true. I would drive it, but I wouldn't drive it as much as I drive this. But anyway, let's hop into this thing, and we'll show you my setup that I want for it. I think I'm not gonna like go into the like I did with this one and upgrade the whole thing. I'll just leave it how it is here. I guess I would change a couple things on the car. I would want to lower it a little bit. Because it does come, it comes really nice looking, like a nice height, but I do want it a little bit lower. I have like a drift tune on this one, so just ignore that. But I probably would change the rims out for some black rims. Obviously, like I wouldn't even care what color I got. Any color really, as long as I get the white stripes. Whether it's this gray with the white stripes, whether it's like a bright red with the white stripes, a bright blue with the white stripes. I would prefer the blue and white or the gray and white like this, but honestly, anything really, I don't even care. I wouldn't even care if it was the kit Cobra, which they're still expensive, but they're not as expensive as like the actual Shelby Cobras. They're just ridiculously expensive. There's probably no way I'm ever gonna own one, but I mean, you can always dream. I mean, it's a dream car for a reason. But anyway, I'm just going to end the video here because there's not really much else to say, not really much else to do. I just thought that this would be a pretty cool little video to do. So anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you feel like doing. Click on screen to see some of my other videos on my channel, as there's a giant freaking car accident of a bunch of cars right here. What is going on? No, the STI's hit me. Don't push me. Don't push me. Alright, so I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you feel like doing. And as always, guys, I'm out.